Hey everyone, TeriGigi here. Welcome to 2020. I'm a little late to the game. I'm behind on everything. My hair needs to be done so badly, but I keep getting messages asking me if I'm quitting YouTube and all these things, and I thought, okay, I'm just going to grab my camera and talk for a few minutes and then get back to you next week. I'm at the apartment. Obviously, I don't have any of my filming equipment with me. And we didn't go back to the beach this weekend. We had a bunch of big storms in Alabama, and we decided to stay put here in the apartment. So, yeah, I'm still behind on the new year. It's been such an interesting start to the new year for me. It's just been crazy, but the reason I did share in December that I was going to take a couple of weeks off and I would be back the second week of January, but I don't think a lot of people watch that video, and so that's why I keep getting these questions. What happened was I got sick. I got extremely sick the day after Christmas. We did a lot of traveling. We did an unexpected trip to Austin, and we surprised my mom and dad and had a big Christmas dinner with my brother and his wife and everything, and it was so much fun. I'm so glad we did it. But the day after Christmas, while I was at Megan's, I started getting sick. And some of you might remember that we were leaving the Friday after Christmas and bringing the grandkids back to the Mermaid Cottage until after the new year, and then they were leaving from there. Their parents were going to come get them and they would leave on a cruise. Okay, all that happened, except I was sick the whole time. I got really sick after we got home, but I rallied every day and did the fun things with the kids. I just refused to lay in bed. Therefore, I got sick. Sicker and sicker, and I wasn't taking care of myself. And I don't know if you can tell, I'm still not over it. It's been almost a month now. Well, no, not almost a month. It's been 3 weeks. So that's why I haven't been filming, because I just haven't felt like it. But I've been so busy with the new year. Well, excuse me. What happened that I will share with you now is I had all these plans for the new year. I had all these plans of things to film. I was raring to go. I had all these thoughts of my goals and all those things. But I was so sick that I couldn't even deal with that. I couldn't write anything down. I couldn't do anything. And it was like God, I feel, was telling me, slow it down. I'm in charge. I'll make your goals. I'll make your plans. So in my sickness, it was just like a light. It was just like a beam of light. God was asking me to do this year differently. That's how I feel. And I usually choose a word of the year. I hope this video's not too mixed up, but I usually choose a word for the year. And this year, the word was chosen for me, and it was be. It was just be. And through this process of getting back to the apartment, like on January 6th or something, and, you know, just everything, I've realized that something that I've talked before about how confused I feel. I think I shared with y'all how confused I feel about my life, not about my life, but about living in two places and what to do about that and where to keep things, and just so much stuff just confusing me. And I've come to realize through these weeks up to today that part of my problem is my plans. Part of my problems is my to-do list. My to-do list was always so long. I never ever could finish it. So I felt like I ended every day or week with open windows, open files. I never got to close anything completely. You know what I mean? And it's just been a rattled feeling for a while now. And believe it or not, I have not been making to-do lists since the year started. all I've been doing, or planning or anything. I have 0 trips on my calendar for 2020 except Thanksgiving and Christmas. You know, plans. I probably will go somewhere Thanksgiving and Christmas. But having 0 trips, 0 plans, 0 anything has been so relaxing. I thought not making plans and not making a list would be the opposite of relaxing, but instead it is. It's like, let life come to you. You don't have to always go grab it. You don't always have to be on an agenda, on a path. You can just be a human. I don't know what that means, but just be. I think that our society, we're all, not all, a lot of us are pretending to get a lot done and pretending to be productive, but productive in what? Is it the important things? You know, there's so much about social media and YouTube that has really changed, I think, the way we think about things. And it's almost like it causes us to be on a competition or in a race that we would have never been on 20 years ago. You know, I feel busier now than I did when I had 3 kids in the house in the 80s. I'm not busier, y'all. But back then, when I had so much to do, I felt so self-sufficient, not self-sufficient, I felt accomplished. I felt like I got everything done. When I laid my head on the pillow at night, I felt finished. What is that about? Why do I now not feel that way? Is it because I'm comparing myself? Is it because life, is it my age? It could easily be my age of feeling that time clock ticking down. What I realized was, no matter what your age is, we're all on the same clock. That clock being, there's a time appointed for you to die already. There's a time that God already has appointed for you to die. Your life has already been mapped out as far as time. The free will for me comes in with what you do with that time. So I don't need to be panicked if I have a day, a month, a year, 10, 20 years. I need to be thinking about today and not think, I'm running out of time to get everything accomplished. The day that I die, I won't say I've accomplished everything I should have because of free will of being lazy and laying around and just whatever, but the day I die is already planned. So I can just say, okay, and if I die tomorrow, then that was God's plan. I don't need to plan so much in the future. I just need to be about whatever God wants me to be about, doing or cleaning or organizing or talking or emailing or texting or making a video or go getting my car washed or going to the grocery store. I just need to be about the things in front of me. And that's been my motto over these past few weeks is do the thing in front of you. Oh my gosh, y'all, it's like a light bulb moment. I did not mean to talk this long at all. I want to share a little bit more with you next week, but I'm about to go inside and do my vision board. And I don't believe in vision boards accomplishing everything just because you make the board. But it's not things I want to accomplish, it's ways I want to be. And there's such a difference. So I'm about to go do that. I've been cutting things out. Oh my gosh, the other day I went to the laundromat finally for the first time. A real legit laundromat in my little town here. And y'all, I loved it. You know why? Because all I took with me were a stack of magazines and a pair of scissors. That's it. And so while my clothes were washing and drying, and this place is nice to me compared to what I envisioned a laundromat could be. It has a ton of tables and chairs and TVs and everything. And so I had this big round table to myself, and all I did was sit and cut things out for my vision board. I was captured. I was in a spot where I couldn't get up and go do stuff. I couldn't get up and go clean the kitchen or get myself a drink or go to the bathroom. Well, I could have gone to the bathroom, but you know what I mean? I I only had one thing to do while my laundry was being done. And it was so peaceful, so relaxing. I don't know, y'all. It's just, I don't know why God's making me aware of these things, but He is. And so, I don't know what 2020 is going to look like as far as videos. You tell me if any of this makes sense, or if you want to hear about anything, or if this sounds familiar to you. Just tell me what you'd like to see and hear on my videos, because here's the other thing. And I'm saying this as a non-popular YouTuber, okay? I'm not, up there. Not even close. I'm in the bottom. But, now nonetheless, as a YouTuber, I love YouTube. I'm addicted to it. I love to watch it. I'd rather watch YouTube than TV any day of the week. But I'm getting so bored with it. I am. I feel like so much of it has become kind of meaningless. Now, there are certain channels, oh my gosh, they're awesome. I will always watch them. But as a whole, a lot of people are decorating their home. Have you noticed that so many homes look the same? They look the same. People want to get organized. So many people are using the same organizing things. Oh, and also, how many more Amazon videos do you want to see, where people just tell you everything they buy on Amazon? And it's just kind of, I get it. They make money every time they do that, but it's like a commercial. I feel like all of a sudden YouTube has become commercial after commercial after commercial. And the ones that annoy me the most are the hidden commercials. Do you know what I'm saying? The hidden commercials. They're not hidden, but when you start the video, they are. And the minute I see them, I'm like, oh, brother, she's not doing this because of that. She's doing this whole thing to put that product placement in it. To me, it's almost more annoying now than a TV commercial, because a TV commercial is not hidden. You're in it. You know it's a commercial when it starts. Not cutting anyone down. I don't begrudge anyone making money on YouTube, certainly. But it seems to be all of a sudden overrun with that. Whatever. Listen, I do watch some people that do Amazon hauls, because every once in a while I will find a gem in the middle of their Amazon haul. But sometimes it's overkill, sometimes it's just, I don't know what I'm trying to say, y'all. And you're probably thinking I'm a terrible person for saying this stuff out loud, but that is where I'm at. This is the beginning of the new year. I'm so excited for this year in a different way than I ever have been excited for other years, when I've had so many goals and plans and blah, 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 So I'm off to do my vision board. Can't wait to share it with you. If it turns out, or if it's meaningful at all, I will share it with you. And that's it for today. I'll be back next week when I have my camera equipment and I can do a proper video. But I did want to get on and say hello and happy belated New Year. Bye.